We're all familiar with the fact that Australia is extremely pet-friendly and is known to have one of the highest rates of pet ownership in the world, right? But did you know that with all the animal lovers in Australia, there are some dog breeds banned in the country? And guess what? The ban also extends to mixed breeds of these breeds and to dogs that display any visible characteristics of these banned dogs. Yep, even domestic and non-domestic dog hybrids are not allowed in the country. So let's dive deep into the details into the 5 dog breeds that are banned in Australia and why. Number 1. Pitbull Terriers. Let's talk about a breed that's as controversial as pineapple on pizza, the Pitbull. Now, these pups might have a bad rep, but hear me out. They're smart, they're buff, and with the right upbringing, they're sweeter than a puppy in a candy store. But here's the twist. In Australia, they're off limits. Well, pit bulls have been a no-go down under since 2011. They've been taking the top spot for doggy dramas, accounting for a whopping 10.3% of mauling mishaps. These incidents have drawn considerable media attention and sparked concerns about the potential risks associated with the breed. You might be curious about the consequences of keeping these dogs despite the regulations. Let me tell you, fines can pack a punch for those who don't abide by the rules, whether it's for restricted breeds or dogs deemed dangerous or menacing. And here's the kicker. Regular inspections ensure everyone stays on track and follows the regulations. But hey, if you had one of these guys before the ban, that's before 2011, then you've got a shot. But just be prepared for some hurdles. Number 2. Presa Canario. The Presa Canario, also known as the Presa Canario. These pups are not just your average doggos. They've got herding skills that'll make you do a double take. With a body built like a mesomorphic powerhouse and movements reminiscent of a feline, they're like the James Bond of the dog world. Sleek, agile, and ready for action. But hold your horses. There's more to this breed's story than meets the eye. Back in the day, they were the ultimate guard dogs, herders, and even participants in dog fighting. However, they also have a darker side. Without proper training, they can display aggressive tendencies, which led to their ban in safety-conscious Australia. Alright folks, it's time to tackle the ultimate question. Is the Presa Canario a fearsome beast or a cuddly teddy bear at heart? What do you think? Let us know in the comments below. Number 3. Doggo Argentino. The Doggo Argentino, also known as the Argentine Mastiff. These majestic canines are large, muscular, and were originally bred for hunting big game, particularly wild boar. However, under Australian law, concerns arise regarding their temperament, as they are known to be fierce hunters and have been utilized as fighting dogs. While the Doggo Argentino can exhibit well-mannered behavior under the right ownership, they do possess aggressive tendencies and require strict obedience training. Their wariness of strangers can lead to potential lashing out, posing a significant risk due to their imposing size. Bred to be fearless guardians and hunters, the Doggo Argentino is described as loyal and trustworthy in some accounts. However, these temperament concerns have led to their ban in countries like Australia and Great Britain. Number 4. Japanese Tosa. The Japanese Tosa is also known as the sumo wrestler of the dog world. 150 years ago, the folks in the Tosa region of Japan decided they wanted a dog that could hold its own in sumo-style wrestling, so they got to work, crossing their local breed with Mastiffs, St. Bernards, Great Danes, and Bull Terriers. The result? A massive, magnificent canine. Before the Second World War, Tosa breeders were all the rage in Japan, with thousands of them breeding these giants. But here's the twist. These dogs weren't your average fighting dogs. Nope. They were trained to wrestle sumo style. With their hefty build and sheer strength, they were like the Hulk in dog form, every sumo wrestler's dream. But here's the thing. Down under in Australia, they're considered a no-go. Why? Well, their size, strength, and tendency to be a bit feisty make them a handful to handle. While they may still strut their stuff legally in the fighting rings of Japan, in Australia, they're banned just like their pit bull pals. Number 5. Fila Brasileiro. The Fila Brasileiro, also known as the Brazilian Mastiff, sounds exotic, right? These pups aren't your average couch potatoes. They're high-energy dynamos bred to round up farm animals and chase down prey. But here's the kicker. In Australia, breeding these dogs is a big no. Yep, you heard that right. It's strictly forbidden, and anyone caught doing it might find themselves in seriously hot water. We're talking potential jail time or a hefty fine. Yikes. What do you think about these strict regulations? Are they necessary to keep everyone safe, or do you think they're a bit too harsh? Let us know in the comments below. But wait, Australia isn't too keen on some doggy mixes either. Yep, the country doesn't roll out the welcome mat for certain doggy hybrids either. Crosses with wild wolves like the Czechoslovakian wolf dog, Lupo Italiano, Kunming wolf dog, and Saarloos wolf dogs aren't allowed to wag their tails on Australian shores. So while we love our furry companions, it's essential to know the rules to keep our pups and communities safe. And with that, we've reached the end of our video. That's a wrap for today on banned dogs in Australia. Which of these breeds do you consider the riskiest? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching.